it's 41 past. Good morning, everybody. We're already close to mid-May, but we're going to have to take you back to January a little bit. Remember all those New Year's fitness goals you made? So we're going to give you a little reminder and a little help, too. Ashley Kirkland is at Superior Fitness in Marquette talking about fitness goals for summer. Morning, Ashley.
Good morning, Vicki. Welcome back. You're right. We are going to take people back to January, back to those New Year's resolutions. Now, we're not going to beat you up. We're just going to give you a little reminder. It's May. It's almost summer, so I know people want to get fit and get in shape. Right now, we are at Superior Fitness in Marquette to help them do just that. We are here. People are filing in. They're not here quite yet, but the machines will be filled up any moment now. And I'm cycling, but I am going to talk to the owner and personal trainer, Phil. He's going to tell us a little bit more about the things that they have to offer here, as well as how people can get fit and stay fit, live a healthy lifestyle as far as nutrition and fitness, because it is a two-part thing here. Is not just about going to the gym, it's also about living healthy and eating healthy. So I know, Mom, everybody took you out for brunch yesterday, so now it's Monday, it's a new day, so now you have to get back to working, get back to the plan. And I'm actually getting my workout on as I'm working for TV6, if that makes sense for you at all. But I'm excited, so we'll be back with that a little bit later. Vicki, back to you. Ashley Kirkland reporting live in Marquette, TV6 News.
All right, thank you very much for the inspiration, Ashley. She can't stop pedaling because then she'll lose electricity. No, that's not. Welcome back. It's 10 after the hour. Whether you've been working on that beach body or keeping up with your New Year's goals, we're going to head back out to Ashley Kirkland. She's at Superior Fitness on how to get things back on track. Ashley?
Good morning, Vicki. That's right. After this long winter and a lot of comfort food, let's be honest, we kind of need to get back on track for summer. So that's why we're here at Superior Fitness, and we're going to help people do that today. Right now, I'm with Phil Pennell, who's the owner and a personal trainer here at Superior Fitness. He's going to talk to us a little bit more about fitness and nutrition. Phil, thank you for being here so early this morning. So talk to us, after a long winter, and I personally need to set some goals to get back on track. How do you help people do that?
Yeah, this winter is way longer than what we've been expecting, and it was cold, and people just didn't want to leave their house. So now, if we just try to get people on track and just find goals, if they have goals to go for, it makes it a whole lot easier, so we can strive towards something. And now that we're getting a little bit more sunshine and warmer weather, people are going out, and they're either going for hikes or they're just going for walks outside, or any type of race or competition.
Yeah. Now, speaking of goals, we're going to cover a couple, because there are some people that just want to kind of tighten things up, and then there's some people that really want to do an overhaul and really get fit. If you want to just tighten things up, where should you start?
Well, when people come here, usually we do an assessment just off the get-go, because we really want to make sure that we give exercise that is specific for them. Instead of having someone come in and overdo it right off the beginning, maybe they're just focusing on just being able to walk one step at a time and have balance. So it kind of depends on what their goals are in the beginning, and then we move on from there.
Okay. And you said that also it's a combination of nutrition and fitness, and we're going to talk about the nutrition part a little bit later. But you are going to take me through some workouts here, a series of little exercises that we could do and show viewers at home, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I think it'll be fun. We'll take a little bit through and show some progressions of just one of the most basic squat movements.
Okay, well, I'll let you hold this.
All right, thank you. So the first thing that we'll start with is just more of an assisted squat. So you can just hold on to these straps right here, and then you can kind of walk back a little bit more. And then the whole point of this is going to really help with your balance, so you don't have to worry about falling back on a squat, which is one of the most scary things you can see. So from there, you can just slowly sit back. You can see that you're just slowly going down and then coming right back up. You don't have to go too deep. We're going to kind of preserve the knees a little bit and just slowly kind of work through that. You can see with someone with a little bit of balance issues, we really like to have the security of holding on to something like that. You can let that down. I'll take that from you, and then we'll move on right to the side of that, and we'll put the ball right up against the wall. And that'll go right behind your back. Yep. And then you can do the same kind of idea where you slowly, yep, you got it. You're going to slowly sit down, put the weight mostly in the heels, and then come right back up.
And so what is this working mostly? Are you getting an abdominal workout here?
With these ones, it's a little bit less. I mean, you're always going to get the abs working when you're doing any type of weight training. But because you're leaning up against there, that's a lot of your balance is already being comforted by the ball. But as you work away from that, let's say you just move to away from the ball, and even if you hold the ball out in front of you and do the squat, now you're going to start to bring in the balance of the core a little bit. So now you can sit back and then come back up, and then so on. So now you're going to come a little bit more with that and work it throughout.
All right.
How's that?
That's really good. Okay, well, thank you, Phil. So we are going to kick it in gear, and also next segment we'll be doing more exercises, but we'll also be talking about nutrition because Phil says that that is a key component in getting fit and getting healthy. I'll take it back to you for now, Vicki. Ashley Kirkland reporting live in Marquette, TV6 News.
All right, thank you very much, Ashley, as we get ready.
Welcome back. Well, whether you're shaping up or really wanting to slim down, it's time to get in gear. Now we head back to Ashley Kirkland, who's live at Superior Fitness, showing us how to get things moving. Ashley?
Good morning, Sam. They have a sign on the wall here that says there's a $5 charge for whining, so we are not whining this morning. We're just going to get in gear, and I'm back here with Phil Pennell, the owner and a personal trainer, and he's going to talk to us a little bit more about fitness and, most importantly, nutrition. Phil, you say that nutrition and kind of prepping yourself is a key part of the workout. Why is that?
Absolutely. I mean, if you can really take into the exercise, but if you don't put in your time for the nutrition as well, you're not getting the positive benefits that you would want. And some people, they're going to see more of a 60-40 or even an 80-20 benefit of having more of the nutrition than the exercise.
Yeah, and some easy things that people can do. I was telling Phil, and I think we have a picture. I've been meal prepping, and that's kind of making a meal, a big meal on a weekday, and kind of sorting it out through the week. Why is that so important to prep out your meal?
Yeah, the most important thing about that is that if you have it planned out, then you don't panic when you have short amount of time. So if you have it ready for you, whether it's in a container in your refrigerator or if it's just in Ziploc bags, you can just grab that and take it to work. So when you have 10-15 minutes, it's easier to nibble on that than to drive through and pick up something.
Yeah, or be at that vending machine at work.
The vending machine.
Yeah. Okay, so you're going to show us another workout. You're actually going to show us how to properly do crunches because a lot of people do those wrong. Is that right?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's probably one of the most incorrect exercises that people do, and unfortunately, they can really cause some harm by doing it wrong over and over again.
Okay. So I'll let you hold this again, and you're going to walk me through it.
Okay, thank you. You can take the seat right on there. And then I'll even kind of have you roll forward a little bit so your lower back's on the ball. Now, the nice thing about the ball is that when you extend back, you can really let your body arch over the ball, which on the ground, you can only go as flat as what the ground gives you. So you can cross your arms right on the chest, and then as you slowly lift up, another thing we're going to do is lift up your hips as well because, go ahead and come back down. So let your hips come up a little bit, like pick up your butt up in the air. There you go. Now crunch like that's okay. That's why it's tricky. This is why a lot of people have a hard time with it and back down. By lifting up the butt, you engage some of the lower abdominals too. When people do crunches just on the ground, it's just the upper abs that are doing a lot of the work. So this way we can get all of the upper and lower abs just by doing a crunch on the ball.
You're also squeezing the glutes, is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. So the glutes fire, and that helps lift up the hips on that one, and you can really get a good burn on that. And as you get more advanced, you can add things in like holding a medicine ball with weight or even holding a weight itself while you do it.
Now, is there any particular way that you should hold your hands that would be more effective or less effective?
The way you move your hands around is going to make the intensity different. So if you just start with them across your chest, it's going to be one of the easiest ones. If you put them behind your head, now the lever arm of your body is longer, so it's going to be harder for you to lift up. In the same fashion, like that's pretty good right there. If you were to hold a ball up way over your head, now we're really making your body longer, making that exercise a lot harder.
All right. Making me work for those abs
Absolutely.
there. Well, thank you so much, Phil. And tell people where you're located.
We are down on South Front Street. We're in the same building as the Women's Center, the brick building. We're on the south side of it. It's 1310 South Front, right off 41 going south towards Harvey.
Okay. And it's a personal fitness facility, so it's not your typical gym. People can come and get trained. Is that right?
Absolutely. It's a little bit more of that personal training studio. So people come in and work with the trainer one-on-one and really come into a non-intimidating atmosphere and just work with any of the 6 trainers that we have.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Phil. It's very non-intimidating, and we got a great workout this morning. So don't get discouraged if you haven't followed through on your fitness plans from January. You can start right now in May and be ready to go whenever and just live a healthy lifestyle. So they're going to help you with that down here at Superior Fitness on 1310 South Front Street. Your TV6 Morning Show will be right back.